Hey everyone! Before you even dream of owning a Pilatus PC-12, you need to ask yourself some hard questions. Does keeping this plane flying really cost over $500,000 every single year in fees, fuel, and maintenance? What is the one hidden cost that blindsides most first-time owners and can wipe out their savings in an instant? Is the PC-12 actually cheaper to operate per hour than a brand-new Cessna Citation jet? And if you're thinking about buying a 5-year-old used model, will you actually save millions? Or does its incredible value retention make that plan pointless? The Pilatus PC-12 isn't just an airplane. It's the ultimate status symbol, a rugged yet luxurious Land Rover of the skies, famous for holding its value better than almost any other aircraft. But the sticker price is only the beginning. The brutal truth? Owning and flying one can cost a staggering $500,000 every single year. If you've ever dreamed of PC-12 ownership, you need to understand this financial battlefield before you sign the papers. Stick around. We're breaking down the real costs, the hidden surprises, and what it truly takes to fly this legendary turboprop. Before you touch the throttle of the Pilatus PC-12, ask yourself, are you ready to master the most powerful single-engine turboprop on the planet? With 1,200 horsepower, a smooth PT-6A67P engine, and the Honeywell Apex cockpit handling everything, this plane climbs like a jet and turns bad weather into crystal-clear skies. Breaking down the annual operating costs. $500,000 a year to fly a PC-12? Is it real? Absolutely. Let's uncover where every dollar goes and why owning this beast isn't for the faint-hearted. Fuel. The hunger of the PT-6 engine. The PC-12 runs on the trusted Pratt & Whitney PT-6A. It's efficient for its class, but Jet A is never cheap. The engine burns around 60 to 70 gallons per hour. If you fly roughly 300 hours a year, and Jet A averages $6 per gallon, your fuel bill alone lands near $126,000. That's before you even consider maintenance or crew. Maintenance. Maintenance is where reality hits. Every 100 hours you're due for a basic inspection. At 601,200 hours, the checks become major events. A 1,200-hour inspection often costs more than $100,000. Then comes the hot section inspection on the PT-6, usually around the 2,000-hour mark. Even though it's not a full overhaul, it can still run $250,000 or more. If you don't plan for this, it feels like a financial explosion. The hidden cost that crushes. First-time owners' fuel and maintenance are predictable. The real shock comes from something owners don't think about at first: crew and management. You can't realistically own a multi-million-dollar aircraft without a professional pilot and proper oversight. A skilled PC-12 pilot earns between $90,000 and $150,000 a year. Add benefits, annual training, hotels, and travel costs, and the number rises quickly. If you use an aircraft management company to handle scheduling, compliance, and maintenance tracking, that's another yearly fee added on top. These two expenses alone push ownership costs up before the plane even leaves the hangar. Your total comes to roughly $446,000 per year. With real-world variations, that $500,000 figure isn't exaggerated at all. It's simply the entry fee to PC-12 ownership. PC-12 versus Citation. Jet, which one really costs less? Now, to the big comparison. Is the PC-12 cheaper to run per hour than a light jet like the Cessna Citation M2? Yes. The direct operating cost for the PC-12 is noticeably lower. The M2 burns far more fuel, and the maintenance is more demanding. But you trade speed for savings. The Citation will take you to your destination almost 100 knots faster. So while the PC-12 is more efficient, it's not always the best choice if time matters more than fuel burn. The real advantage of the PC-12 is its versatility. You get a pressurized cabin, long range, solid performance, and the ability to land on short or rough strips that most jets can't touch. That's what makes its operating cost feel reasonable to many owners.